There appears to be someone missing on the submarine, and it's creating a troubling atmosphere. Everyone is wondering, who could be missing and why? An alarm was sounded shortly before the search began for the missing individual. It's unclear who triggered it or if it is related to the missing passenger. People are speculating, without any evidence, who this missing person may be. This has been one of the submarine's longest journeys yet, and nobody knew everyone on board. One of the possible candidates for the missing passenger could be a stowaway. However, security has been tight throughout the journey and this seems unlikely. The missing person could have been a passenger or member of crew who was displaced in the worst case. Suspense is palpable as the crew and passengers await outcome. Some of the crew desperately wish that they knew the individual who is missing, as it would make the search simpler. The hunt has been going on for hours now with no clues as to who is gone. It could be anyone. There are a lot of people remaining on board, and nobody knows who the missing individual is. Panic is setting amongst some of the passengers on board. The captain of the submarine is desperately leading the search, canvassing every inch of the vessel. He manages to keep morale high as everyone desperately tries to find the missing person. Senior members of staff step up to the plate and request that everyone be accounted for. Every passenger and crew member is now having to answer questions from the captain. Passengers and crew who knew someone on board are having a hard time. They cannot assume anything, as they do not know who the missing person is yet. They take to sharing what they know with the captain. With every hour that passes, new theories of who is missing arise and spread like wildfire. But everybody remains stumped as to who the missing person may be. One of the possible suspects is the cook of the vessel, as the kitchen has been left unmanned. But it is unclear if the cook could be the missing person or if it is related to them. Another point of focus is the security on board. Many suspect that there may be one guard missing. As it turns out, nobody reported their shift, and the captain is beginning to think that he may be the missing person. The passengers are getting more and more restless and the search is being stretched longer and longer. Frustration sets in as everyone wonders when and how the missing person will be found. Other members of crew are asked to check in the cabins for clues as to who is missing. There appears to be no evidence of who the missing person may be. It appears that the captain will have to use every resource at his disposal if he is to locate the missing individual. He has no leads and he is starting to get desperate to find the missing person. The crew and passengers gather their thoughts and share their ideas on who may be missing. But it is still not known to anyone who may have gone missing on the submarine. Everyone is being questioned by the captain, adding to the somber tone aboard the vessel. The captain is desperate to get to the bottom of who is missing and why. The motion sensors aboard the vessel have been activated and passengers and crew alike fear the worst. Sweat is breaking out as everyone gets scared of who the missing individual could be and why they are gone. The events of the night are discussed over dinner. Some of the passengers and crew members are scared for their lives. The captain keeps the crew and passengers focused in the search, knowing that answers could be close. All the while the missing passenger remains a mystery to everyone. In a last effort to get answers, the security team is asked to deploy more cameras on the vessel, as watchful eyes may be able to give information on the missing person. The captain is doing his best to keep panic out of the air, as tension increases amongst the crew and passengers. Everyone's fate now rests in the hands of the captain. People are getting more and more anxious as the hours go by. Worry fills the vessel as the search for the missing person continues on. Even the captain is feeling squeamish and is uncertain about the who and the why of the missing individual.